Warning, the following episode contains content not suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. On the last episode, we basically just spent time on the Normandy. We just went and talked with all our crewmates. We talked with the newly acquired Garrus. We went and talked with Liara and her newly acquired, or not Liara, Edie and her newly acquired body. And we went and talked with Primarch Victus and just... Who said that? Who said Commander? Said Private Campbell. Where's Private Campbell? I don't see anyone named Private Campbell. That was just weird. Like I was saying, we just talked with all the crewmates. We talked with Joker, Edie, Garrus, Liara. We went and talked with Allers, and we talked to Javik a little bit. And we talked with Trainer. And on this episode, we're going to be heading over to the Citadel. We're going to be heading back to the Citadel, like me. Because now everything there should be up and running again. Or everything, we should be able to go to everything. Although we're going to make a quick stop to Huerta very quickly. I mean, right here is where we need to go meet with the diplomats. But we're just going to head straight over here. Also, there's 2 DLC missions I can start. I don't necessarily want to start them, so I'm not going to be heading off to where they go. So actually, when I go to the Citadel, I'm going to get like a small message first. It's going to tell me if I want to go anywhere special. Which is very good, because now I can choose. I think it's going to happen this time. Otherwise, it's going to happen every time afterwards. But it's going to tell me if I want a fast travel system straight from the Normandy to, like, say, not one of the floors that we go, not to the docking bay, but like if I want to go straight to Huerta, it'll ask me if I want to go there. So let's see if it actually does it this time. Oh yeah, so here's the choice. This is the DLC, so if I've ever picked that, I'll go to the DLC. But I just want to head straight to the docks, and then after that, it might tell me if I want to go somewhere. If it goes to like Joker in the cockpit, otherwise, I'll just be going to the docks.
We are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Wow, there we go. Like I was talking about, you only get the shuttle depending on where you've been. So I didn't have any of the options of places we haven't been yet. But I'm heading over to the hospital because A, Ashley sounds like she's woken up. B, sounds like Thane is here. And C, there's another quest here that I kind of want to get started.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Alright, so that's the second part of that story. We'll get the rest of it later.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive.
We can't wait forever on this. Completely tasteless.
Where's that story at?
Place
So,
Huerta Memorial.
is it over here?
Huerta died of a stroke.
Or is it over here?
Dead for an hour and a
Let me just choose one of these two people. I'm supposed to choose one of these two people right here. I can either support the visitor or I can support the receptionist.
He can't remember his own
I don't think
name
anything
without the
happens
VI
if you
in
choose
his head
this. I
telling
want
him
to just
what it
double
is.
check very quickly.
Trust me, in this
I
building, we know
I
dead.
don't think,
The Supreme Court.
because some of these choices
Five
gives you
justices say he's
different
alive.
reputation depending on what
2
you
of them
choose.
appointed by him.
So I'm just going to quickly double check and make sure that I don't choose the wrong one because I'm trying to go for
Huerta Memorial.
complete everything
President Huerta died of a stroke
as
2
much
years
as
ago,
possible,
ma'am.
basically.
I think you meant to
So
say
where
the man was
is-
dead for an hour
we
and a
should
half
both
and
shut up.
political enemies piled on enough
Citadel.
propaganda to get the hospital
No.
name changed.
Huerta.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him
Oh,
what
okay.
it is.
I just get 2 reputation for
Trust
just
me,
choosing
in
a
this
side.
building,
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Technically isn't Shepard a zombie? I mean, he died for 2 years and then came back to life. But right here, he looks very familiar.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Oh, poor Thane. He's too sick now to actually help us anymore. Hello, Dr. Michelle. Speaking of which, I could probably get another part of that story over here.
We're at this little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also, during that entire skirmish I had with people over here, like with the two people right here talking, like someone talked about Metagel and a Metagel upgrade, and I got another assignment. I thought it was over here. I thought the...
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, you can't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline. Of course, if these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
Oh, she's going to be holding for weeks. We're eventually going to be going to Grissom Academy, probably soon, probably after Sir Kesh. But there, let's go talk with Ashley.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working. Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Do I still have those books? I'd give her the books. You want books?
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Anytime.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
I can't give her the books I bought. Did I buy the books? Could have sworn I did. Oh, whatever. Oh, speaking of whatever, there should be a mission in here somewhere.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Is that it?
Our frontier isn't safe. Yes, yes.
Well, there it is.
This project accomplishes nothing.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
I think that's all the missions I can get here. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, down there. I know that place. We'll be going down there soon. I'm just glad to know that I finally saw a place that looked familiar. And by familiar, I mean a place that we're definitely going as part of the Citadel in this game. We don't really get to explore any part of the Citadel that we've previously explored, which is kind of unfortunate. I'd really like to go back to that wide open area that was... Let's see if there's anything here. Yes, please.
Be safe.
I haven't used any meta-gel, but it'd still be nice to have just in case. Ooh, I can talk with you probably again.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Neaira came.
Neaira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel, and Neaira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. So let's head over to... Let's get a look. Actually, no. I don't want to spoil anything. Now I can spoil stuff. So we now have all these floors right here, like the Citadel Embassy. Oh, we could go to that before. But the docks holding area is a new area. Purgatory Bar is a new area. And Presidium Commons is a new area. So let's actually head down to the Presidium Commons, since I just said about that looked familiar. That entire area I just looked at, that is the Presidium Commons. Now, if I can only get there in time, there's a loading screen. It's good, but I wish it didn't exist.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I was playing the music from Mass Effect 1. You can hear it. What's this? Well, it's a rapid transit. Let's go over here. Let's look at the map for this. So, over here is the elevator. There's a bank over here. And Liara, Edie, and Joker are here as well in the main part of the Commons. So let's head up here.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired? I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers?
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks? Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
So you just got a you get your reputation for doing anything.
Goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course, the Book of Plenix was lost in our home world, and now our people have lost their way.
Aw. Here's a shop, and now it should be connected with the Normandy, so we can start buying it there. I can buy fish if I really want to. I don't really need any of this. I'm gonna be only using the particle rifle from here on out. There's also another shop right here. I can get an aquarium VI if I so wish. It automatically dispenses food so I can keep fish alive. I never bought fish. I never bought fish in Mass Effect 2 because I was afraid that I'd accidentally kill them and it'd just be a waste of credits. But this would automatically feed them, so I wouldn't need to worry about that. Hello.
Don't count on the Batarians. Karshon is lost. The Alliance is spearheading this war. I agree it's quite impressive, but I wouldn't venture into the Sol system.
Yeah, that's Bar Levon. That's the guy. That's the guy that worked with the Shadow Broker in Mass Effect 1. And now the Shadow Broker works for me.
To end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids,
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
and I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Cheater. Because she has a mistress and she's married. That's not because she's.
Financial VIs to military gear will lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries...
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walked fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
So there's an apartment complex right here. There's a couple rooms down here. You don't really get to explore this side of it very much, although you do get to see these nice little billboards. Billiards.
Damn it, Blasto! I told you to bring in those Forja alive for questioning.
This one didn't have anything to ask them.
You blew up half a level of Zakera Ward.
It was an aesthetically displeasing habitat anyway.
You don't get it, Kaji clan. Ever since they found Ezo on the Forja homeworld, the Council's been trying to make nice. Bottom line, you can't touch the Forja. They've got diplomatic immunity.
Then this one will not attempt diplomacy.
You're also getting a new partner.
Are you engaging in reproductive behavior with this one?
Unless you want your Spectre status revoked, you're working in a joint operation with Boobin from CSEC.
An Elcor? You know this one works alone.
Look, I've had to talk them down from suspending you. I've gotten a pulmonary ulcer from dealing with this mess. I can't even eat solid food.
You would benefit from shedding excess body mass, Chief.
Oh, Blasto is a very funny running gag. I think that started in Mass Effect 2. That basically just like Blasto is the human equivalent to like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the 80s movies and Sylvester Stallone, like last action hero, buddy cop style movies. Except he's a Spectre, a Hanar Spectre.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary, I mean. I thought you were looking at the ad.
Sanctuary's a scam.
What?
Oh, count on it. Somebody's making money off people's fear. Wish I'd thought of it myself.
You're Elcos. Does he run Elcos Combine weapons?
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything.
Everyone's talking!
Sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
So they're talking about that Asari soldier I kept on walking next to back in Huerta. So fun saying
Problematic.
Horta.
We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
Here, C-Sec. I can't talk. Everyone else is talking. Where is Liara, by the way? It said she was on here. Apollo's Cafe. Okay, so she's over by the cafe over there. We'll head over there very soon.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, or store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty books from my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen.
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Okay, it's a munitions place. They don't even sell toaster ovens here. What is that? Ultralight materials. Do they already have, like, version 1? Will I get an upgraded version if I buy that? No, I don't. Oops. There's another armory. Precision barrel, precision scope, thermal scope. A lot of things I don't necessarily need. Let's go down here. There's a lot more shop. This is the shop section of the Presidium. Looks like there's Joker and there's Edie over there. So what's here? Ooh, a model of the Citadel. Yes, please. Models are apparently Shepard's hobby.
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't, well, I just...
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yes, of course.
She's the lady on Ilium that we helped with the Krogan that spoke poetry with. So it looks like sounds like they got married.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Nope, nothing there either. Hello, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
So... Isn't this a plot episode to one of the Futurama episodes?
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Oh, silly disabilities. Allowing him to take a completely free will intelligence around anywhere.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen, do whatever is best for your family. Just do it.
We will.
And thank you.
Shepard. I didn't hear the second half of what you were trying to say. Did something happen? I would have sworn I would have been able to get. Yeah, I should have gotten 2 reputation points for agreeing. Nothing popped up. What happened? Shepard, you went silent there for no reason. Did I just glitch out the game? Maybe if I talk with Liara. Liara!
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Oh, so I gotta go re-talk to him. There's 2 reputation. I don't think that's from talking with Edie. Or Liara. No, that was Liara. So, what happened back here? My game just glitched out and didn't give me the reputation points I earned. Hello, couple. They're completely still. They're not moving at all. I broke them. I must have broke them. I broke them. What happened? Maybe if I come back later. If I leave the area and then come back. Maybe they might get fixed? Let's go talk with Barlavan. We'll probably end it here. We're not going to be looking at the entire Citadel today. I mean, this is the only new area we've explored. There's 2 new areas. We'll probably explore them next episode, since one of them's relatively small, and the other one's relatively small as well.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavan, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
So, there's that. But I think we're gonna call it an episode here. Up there is where the Huerta is at. Even though on the map, when I click on the map, it apparently should be to the right of me instead of right above me to the left of me. Kind of weird. Whatever. But on the next episode of Mass Effect 3, we'll be exploring the other part of the Citadel, and we will be also probably starting the next mission. Nah, probably not. We'll probably just explore the rest of the Citadel and then call it an episode after that. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy. Strange. It's very strange that one of my, because this is gonna be the next one in season 11, I guess. Contains. It's one of my top 5. I'm surprised I don't have a copy of it. Well, I guess not. One of my other top 5s, the copy of it is quickly dying, and I need to get a new copy of it. However, it's surprisingly hard to find. There's a guy here. What is that over there?